Welcome to the Change Revolution podcast with your host, Phil Cooke.
I'm actually on the street here in Cannes, France at the Cannes Advertising Festival, the home of the Golden Lion Award. And it's a celebration really of global advertising. There are people here that are coming from all over the world. You can see the street behind me. And we're right here on the main, at the Palais, which is kind of the headquarters for the film festival that you hear so much about. And then a few weeks afterwards, they have a advertising festival, which is a really fascinating examination of global advertising. And there's a lot of awards going on, a lot of classes and seminars. And the big thing here is digital. It's all about the digital world. I went to a very interesting seminar this morning sponsored by Nokia about what's going on with mobile phones. And, you know, I've said before that the future of television is probably your cell phone. And the fact is, more and more people are using cell phones as their main media platform. Used to be a laptop. Used to be that most of our media we got that way. And it was split. But today things are not converging on a computer like we thought they would, but they're really converging on a cell phone. In fact, I'm making this podcast from my Mac laptop here in Cannes, talking to you directly, the little EyeSight camera on the Mac, and using the built-in audio. That's why it sounds a little different than it normally does. But it's a stroke of technology that I can be in the south of France, sending you a podcast right through my laptop. So it's all about the digital world. And what I learned this morning at the seminar about mobile media is that what do you do for people on the go? What kind of stories do you tell for people on the go? And the thing we discussed was that it's not about narrative storytelling anymore. If you think you can take the program you're currently producing for TV and put it in a mobile phone, forget it. These are people that mostly have moments. They're not going to look probably at a whole movie. I mean, certainly they're putting movies on cell phones, but chances are people are going to look at it in bits and pieces. They're on the go. They want something short and interesting and informative. So there's a lot of combinations. Are you selling them something? Are you just entertaining them? Are you providing them a bit of information on the go? Whatever it is, that's the story. It's about action items. It's about things you do on the go, in action, making things happen. So, you know, that's the first day here at Cannes is really about digital media. Tomorrow, I'll probably talk a little bit about what they're calling conscience marketing, which is branding for a cause. You're seeing a lot more major brands, major companies get involved in hunger, poverty, global issues like that, and that's going to be a big thing I'm going to talk about in upcoming episodes. But today it's digital. The world is being digitized, and it's not about traditional media anymore, and we better start thinking about how we're going to make the cell phone the media platform of the future, because it's really going to be the convergence of everything that we've been talking about for years, whether it's movies, TV, computers, email, all this, and phones and pictures. One of the Nokia phones I looked at this morning in their display had 5-megapixel camera on it. That's an amazing level of quality for a phone camera. And so more and more people are going to their mobile phone for their primary camera, for their primary email source, for so many things. And now, of course, music, iPod issues are going to move to cell phones. So I think it's an interesting thing to see, and we need to be out front and trying to program mobile media for the future. So anyway, that's the first day here at Cannes, and we'll keep you updated on things that are going. Check the podcast again, and I'll give you some more exciting stuff that's going on with some of the international advertisers here.
Join us for more of this conversation at Phil's Change Revolution blog at philcooke.com. That's PHILCOOKE.com. And keep checking this podcast for more up-to-date dispatches from the front lines of media, faith, and culture.